The current phase of my career is finding ways to sustain the expansion of worker-driven social responsibility, not just here in this country, not just here in agriculture, but around the world. My name is Greg Asbed, and I'm a co-founder of the Coalition of Immokalee Workers.
Worker-driven social responsibility is defined as follows. Unlike traditional corporate social responsibility that is top-down, worker-driven social responsibility is designed and enforced by the workers themselves.
The Coalition of Immokalee Workers is a community-based, farm worker-driven human rights organization. The situation in the 90s led them to call this area Ground Zero for modern-day slavery. Women were routinely sexually harassed or assaulted in the fields. People were held against their will, forced to work, and everyone faced, wage theft. We created the Campaign for Fair Food. We realized that the powers that actually do drive poverty in this town exist outside of the town, beyond the farm gate. It's the major brands who have all the buying power. In 2011, we were able to launch the Fair Food program, which was actually bringing together all the buyers and growers here in the Florida tomato industry. We'll create a program that is uniquely successful and based on a unique mix of mechanisms that ensure, both through worker participation and real enforcement tools, real enforcement power, which is the buying power of the major brands, it ends up being a win-win-win proposition. Farm workers' lives are improved immeasurably every day. The growers individually become better operations with less risk, and the buyers no longer have to worry about the possibility of another slavery case coming out. That model has had tremendous success. This program has spread up the East Coast and has inspired a new model that we have called worker-driven social responsibility.
The Fair Food Program connects farm workers, 20 participating growers, and corporate buyers. It creates a legally binding agreement requiring higher wages and preventing abuses like sexual harassment and forced labor.
The idea behind worker-driven social responsibility is that there are two central elements. One is worker participation from beginning to end of the process. The other is that element of enforcement. And the WSR paradigm can be applied anywhere that there are these global supply chains and there are the major brands who have the power at the top of those chains. Part of my work is the new paradigm itself, expanding that and building it out so that not just hundreds of thousands of more agricultural workers in the United States can enjoy the protections of the Fair Food program, but millions of more workers around the globe can enjoy the protections of a WSR program. In Vermont, there's an organization of workers there called Migrant Justice, and they've been working for years to protect workers' interests in the dairy industry. And they have gone about building their own model based on the Fair Food program there. In Bangladesh, health and safety problems in the apparel industry have been there for generations. There were 2 factory incidents that got so much media attention that there was a consensus that something new had to be done. They called it the Bangladesh Accord, and it sets forth a worker-driven social responsibility model approach. We have a worker-driven social responsibility network which brings together groups to work toward increasing the awareness and the adoption of WSR principles. So that work will be helped a great deal, I think, by the recognition that comes with this. And of course, the award that comes with this will go to those same things, to expanding our work and sustaining it.
Key tenets that have helped the Coalition of Immokalee Workers be so successful include the previously defined worker-driven social responsibility, where the social responsibility comes from the workers and not the corporations. Another tenet that has made it so successful is the Fair Food program, the program that connects the farm workers, growers and corporate buyers, and creates a legally binding agreement that requires higher wages and prevents abuse. It also uses market-backed enforcement. The program works because large buyers, like McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Walmart, agree to stop buying from farms that violate the code of conduct, giving workers real economic leverage. It incorporates the penny per point principle. The program mandates that retail buyers pay a premium on produce, which is passed directly to farm workers as a bonus, increasing their pay. It also uses education and compliant mechanisms. It operates a 24/7 compliant hotline and conducts education sessions on farms to ensure workers know their rights, which they can enforce without fear of retaliation. And it also uses the Campaign for Fair Food. It organizes public campaigns, including consumer boycotts and marches, to pressure companies to join the FFP, which is the Fair Food Program. The Commission of Immokalee Workers has successfully transformed farm labor in Florida and expanded its influence to other states and crops, establishing a model for protecting human rights in low-wage global supply chains.